All right. Good morning. Tradingology.com's trading room for June 26th. Get the chat opened up here. See how you guys are doing this fine morning. Good morning, Dave.
Hey, good morning.
Sorry I missed you yesterday. I completely got sidetracked but I've caught the recording already, so appreciate you.
Okay. You saw the recording?
I did already, yes.
Okay. So you know I was waiting for you.
I know, I appreciate that.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us. I remember the time I missed the trading room. It's like,
Yep.
wait a minute, what happened?
Interesting little turn of events here. Started all week, and now the government must be coming in and buying stuff.
That could be what is going on here. Wow, yeah. So the internals turned up pretty quick.
Yeah, big turnaround there. Started out over 1,000 to the negative, and we're creeping up on zero line here. Very commonly you see it bounce, but that's tough to say. We had another jobs report that was worse than expected, so maybe that's why we're rallying.
Exactly. It's more than likely.
The question is going to be, will it last, or will it just hit these big EMAs and come right back down?
Yeah, that's the
hard
question.
to say. Good morning, Asham.
That is the question.
I got my eye on a couple things on the side over here, but I will try not to be too distracted. Let's see how our other ones are looking. Because we opened up really low too, I believe, on our numbers here.
We did. We weren't quite at the 80% level on the internals, but we were, up in the 70s. I think 60s, 70s, and now we've completely reversed that.
And we're way below the SR lines on the upper studies.
Yeah.
My SPX, well, it looks like we're just actually bouncing. We've seen that more than one time, hit that and come back down.
Yeah. Yeah. NDX is not even close. Dow's already gone through it. Looks like the Dow is trying to catch up to the NDX here because, man, it's been lagging.
Or will it be they just wanted to close this gap and now they're going to take it back down? We'll see.
Yeah, hasn't gone positive yet, though. I mean, the internals, well, we're still negative 142 on the advanced decline line. Volume's gone positive. And I always kind of hesitate to jump in on the long side until I see that ADD go positive.
Right.
Because it could be a complete fake out.
Yeah, we've seen that more than once for sure. Especially when it's this big of a move. It's like, whoa, what is that? So we'll just keep our eye on it for now.
Yeah, we'll keep our eye on it for sure.
Tom's here. Good to see you, Tom.
Tom, oh my gosh, 2 days in a row. He was in the Wealth Masterclass meetup yesterday too.
Nice.
Yeah.
He must be getting some extra time on his hands.
I guess so. And he's choosing to spend it with us.
Well, we appreciate that.
How nice is that?
We must be doing something right.
Yes, so.
What do we got cooking over here? I heard someone else muttering something. Make sure they're not looking for me. Let them know we have the trading room going. All right. Yep, we're safe.
I don't know. Good morning, Asham. I didn't do any trading at all this morning, except I was in Link, which is the cryptocurrency I've been talking about for a few weeks.
Yep.
I bought it around $4. It went up to $4.90. I hesitated and didn't get out, and I should have. But then it dropped down last night, and it went back up to $4.77 this morning, and I got out. So I'm not quite sure. I'm telling you, crypto has been following stocks, and I'm not really happy with that.
I get a kick out you saying you're not really happy about it.
No, I'm not really happy about that because it shouldn't be that well correlated. I've been watching both stocks and crypto for the last several weeks, and even in March when the market really took a tank, that's about the same time crypto took a big move lower.
Hmm.
Just just don't like the looks of it. So we got volatility, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. What were we, 700, 800 down yesterday, and then the other ones are following as well. So,
Yep.
and what was the last rumor I heard was I'm trying not to watch the news anymore just because it's ridiculous. But I was talking with the wife. What was this the last one? Now they're going to pay you to take a trip.
What?
Did you hear about this one now?
No.
Yeah, apparently the government is going to pay you to take a trip at least 50 miles away from your home this summer. You can't make it up.
What on earth would possess them to think of such a thing? How is that going to stimulate the economy? Well, I guess if you're not home, you have to spend money, right? So if you're out, you got to spend some money, at least on something. I don't know. I guess you could camp and bring food with you,
Right?
you know. But that's the most insane thing I ever heard.
Oh, you think it's remember before there were $1,200, right, for the first stimulus package?
Hmm.
Oh, just wait. Guess what this is to take a trip? $4,000 tax credit. So you don't actually get a check, but you get a tax credit when you do your taxes if you take a trip.
Well, gee, everybody better start moving and packing because July 15th is the new tax day, and that's right around the corner. So,
Oh, and I heard they're also talking about extending that again. They're just going to keep kicking the can because they know no one's going to pay.
how do they verify that? I guess you have to save a receipt from another more than 50 miles from your home.
Yeah, good question. So couples, you can qualify $8,000. Well, no one's making money.
Oh, no! If they can just track your phone, that's right. Okay.
Did you see that latest note? Did you see in your?
No, I'm trying, like you, I'm trying to stay away from the news, but it sounds like you're following the news a lot closer than I am.
Well, this one I actually heard when I was camping last weekend because a buddy of mine that was up there told me about it. They installed the COVID-19 tracker on your phone. All this phone companies did. So if you come in contact with someone else, you can be informed. Is the way they're justifying it. It's not actually tracking. They say it enables Bluetooth, so it'll see if you're around somebody else that's Bluetooth enabled. You can be alerted.
What does your phone do? Is it like beep or something? Like
no, it just talks with other Bluetooth devices and says, "Hey, my user has COVID. What about you?" It's crazy.
That is really dystopian. Oh my God.
What's Tom got here? They must have want more. Yeah, exactly. So Tom heard about the trip plan too. The tax. I love it. The tax rebate and incentive program. They have like the best marketers for acronyms at the government. I tell you.
They do, and so, I mean, if they create enough incentives with all these trips and tax deductions, I mean, why don't they just eliminate taxes altogether this year? I mean, if you owe anything, forget it.
Yeah, this year we're just kidding. You don't have to send it.
That would be nice. That would be stimulus right there because then I don't have to write that check like I do every single year.
Right. Well, good times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in other news, I know you guys are making money trading the program, and I love that. I got another way for you guys to make some side money. Only if you want, only if you like what you see. Tradingology is now releasing.
Here it comes.
If you scroll down to the bottom, we got our cool site, right? I had to make these a little bit bigger. They were just too small. So I fixed that first of all.
That's good.
If we go down to the bottom, you guys now have access to an affiliate program.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So Sham, if you got friends and family that are saying, Sham, how do you make all that money? Here you go. You can tell them to come here, or you can come here. You can click on this. I'll make it bigger so we can see it. Very simple. Doesn't cost anything to join. You'll be paid a third of each membership for any of your friends or family, or any referral that you send that joins, you get a third. And if very easy to sign up, just need some details obviously on how you get paid. So in here, you just need, register as an affiliate, give some name, because if you ever do pay taxes, we need to know about it. Maybe the government will cancel them. We don't know. But just some information about you. You will be paid via PayPal. So if you don't have a PayPal account yet, get one and put in your PayPal email in there. Then terms and conditions, the legalese. And it's just that easy. Prove you're not a robot. And then once you get in, I got a little test affiliate I signed in, so we'll log in now. So you can always track. And the simplest way is you'll just get a link like this with your unique number that is assigned to you.
Question, because you let me get in early as a beta tester, and I took the link. Where does that link take you to? What page does that take you to?
That link will just take you to the home page, but we have tracking that has this number. So Dave, you probably have 100.
Yep.
Or you have a different number. It might change.
Oh.
So that's tied to you. So anybody that uses that link will have a little cookie on their computer because they came through your link, and when they purchase, we know that it's tied back to you.
Okay.
So you can see the tracking in here. You can see when people click things, activity. As you share that, you actually see the activity reported in the dashboard here. There's a bunch of stuff you don't even need. We might make things down the road. Like the people that actually wrote this for me have a bunch of stuff in here. You don't even need to use this unless you're some advanced person that wants to get really deep into the weeds. But I would say you don't even need any of it. All you need to do is just use this guy, email it to your friends and family if they want to say, where did you learn that? Here's the easy way to do it. They don't have to worry about how to spell Tradinology. You just send them the link.
Exactly.
So that's hot off the presses for you there, right off the homepage. You can get to down at the bottom. And so think of a third of each of those. So this is phase one, I should also mention, is so gold, silver, gold, and elite will be obviously available for your commissions on those. So you get a third of each of those. If we're running a promotion at the time and it's less, obviously you get a third of whatever the sale is for the membership. One thing I might do in the future is I can also assign coupons to partners or affiliates where everything is tied to you via coupon, whatever's easier. So I got a couple ways that we can run this. And I wanted to say the other part that I am entertaining for phase two is, as you guys know in the courses, we have all the different courses, right? So I might make these one-off available. So if someone only wants the MES Futures Masterclass, they don't have to buy all of gold. They can buy onesie, twosie. I haven't come out with the prices per course. So that is one thing I'm looking at enabling for phase two, is you could sell, just pieces like, here's the cost for silver, or here's the cost for, the volatility arbitrage is $700 or whatever it is. So no matter what they get, you'll get a third of whatever that is. That's phase two. That's later down the road. Phase one is just the main memberships.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm going to blow that up. That's for sure.
So if you guys got any questions, let me know. Tom says they're going to cancel and won't be a single penny left in IRAs. What are we doing over here now? Well, we went a little positive on you, Dave.
It did. The ADD is plus positive, and I apologize if you hear all of the.
You got the yard watching
going off. Yeah, there's yard guys all over the place. Not at my property, but around me. I got lawnmowers. I got hedge trimmers. I got blowers. I got all kinds of noise out here.
It just sounds like a couple birds chirping to me, so I think you're okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're almost positive on the YM futures now. We're only minus 16. Interestingly enough, all of the commodities are positive. So in the Wealth Masterclass yesterday, I talked about my portfolio, and they're all up today. Why are they going up with stocks? I don't like that either. I don't like crypto going up or down with stocks. I don't like commodities going up and down with stocks. Maybe it's because the Fed is buying everything and everybody else is selling, and so everybody sells everything. And when the Fed comes in and buys everything, they all go up together.
Right. That's a scary thought of them owning everything and buying everything, though. I don't like to think about that.
Yeah, and I do have one piece of news. Do you know the Fed did not update their balance sheet this week?
I did not hear that.
They usually do right away, or I mean, in the week, sometime in the week, they update their balance sheet. They didn't do it this week. Today's Thursday.
Well, you don't
Maybe
want to
it's
update it
because,
if you don't want to report bad things, right?
well, maybe because it's gone from 7 trillion to 20 trillion, maybe. Who knows?
Oh goodness, let's see.
Who knows
Somebody,
what it is? I mean, it's just insane.
Dave, you talk about this in your other fun on how speed loves money.
Yes.
Why is someone is already signing up? So good job on whoever that was. I can't see who you were yet. I'll check it out, and you'll get the approval email for the affiliate program. So I like the early burners. Tom's in on it. Good job, Tom.
Good job.
All right. I have a
And
feeling it's a fake out.
I don't know if you guys did see my other channel. It's at, in fact, I'll put it in the box so you guys can go check it out. So I have Cryptopolis, and now I have,
Tom says he'd think he'd be kicked out of the Wealth Masterclass if he didn't get in it fast. So he's learning.
yeah, you gotta start catching up here, Tom. This is my new YouTube channel. You can go check that out as well. It's all free stuff. I enjoy YouTube. I think it's fun. So I have Cryptopolis, and I have Copycat Coach, and I have Strong Market.
I saw you switched. Did you do your name, then you switched it to the coach?
I did because I was eligible. When I first started the Copycat Coach channel, I only had 2 subscribers. I think it was me and you. Or maybe it was because it was just my personal channel. And
Sure.
then I said, well, wait a minute. I have like over 100 subscribers. I think when you get over 100 subscribers, you can change the, you can get a, what they call a vanity name for
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I changed the name on Google. I changed my name on Google, and then I was able to change it on the YouTube channel. So it's easier for people to find me because Mr. BXRP did a video, and he had like 20. He's got like 20,000 subscribers, and then Digital Asset Investor did a video on my new channel, and people kept DMing me on Twitter saying, "I can't find your channel," and that's the reason.
Now it's easier. There you go. All right, Tom, you are officially approved. Welcome aboard, sir. So it's a race. It's you against Tom. Ready, go.
I'm gonna send something out like as soon as we're done. In fact, I'm already thinking of the email headline in my head right now.
This will be half trading, half side hustle. That's the nice thing. It's you can do whatever you want with this. I started doing things like this years ago, where it was finding multiple ways of just earning a little bit of income, a little bit here and there, and helping people along the way. You help someone learn how to make money. That's a win-win for everybody.
It is. It is, and I don't know if you guys saw the Unstoppable domain tweets and video I did.
I saw a couple of those.
Huh?
Very interesting. The new .crypto domains.
Yeah, so they're blockchain crypto domains, and so like a traditional domain like tradingology.com or strongmarket.com, we have to pay a fee every year, an annual fee to the registrar, right?
Yep.
And if you don't, it's just like a tax, really, like a property tax. And if you don't pay it, they take it away from you.
Right.
But this is on the blockchain, and you own it just like the keys to your crypto. If you put it on the blockchain, it's yours as long as you keep your keys. And so I've got the, in fact, I registered a couple of the domains already. And if you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. I think I forgot. Yeah, I think that's it right there. There's a link. Unstoppable Domains, and they have an affiliate program as well. And so that's my affiliate link. And when you buy anything, I get $10. So but the crypto domains are $40. But once you pay once, you keep it forever. You don't have to pay an annual fee.
Nice. That's
Yep. And they are doing decentralized hosting as well. So when you get the crypto domain, you can sign up immediately for hosting, which is fantastic. And it's decentralized hosting. So it's hosted on computers all over the world, kind of like the DNS system, I guess, but they are decentralized.
okay.
And they're also part of the PayID system. And they're going to be implementing the PayID on their platform within the next few weeks, she said. I talked to the affiliate manager that I'm working with, and that's coming real soon. So you can have one PayID, just like an email address, and send money out to people. The idea is that, let's say you have a TD Ameritrade or a dormant trading account, and you wanted to send it to your personal bank account, or you wanted to send money directly from there to another crypto exchange like Coinbase or something. Well, all you'd have to do is just say how much you want to send, put in your address, and send it. So you don't have to bring it back to your bank account. Like traditionally, right? If you want to put money up on Coinbase, you got to take it out of your broker, or if you have it in your checking account, then you have to do an ACH or a wire transfer to Coinbase.
Yeah, you got to move it 5 times and it takes 3 weeks.
Exactly. So now you don't have to do that.
And
that would be nice. That's coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming.
All in good time. No,
Oh,
you can't turn the Titanic in the middle of the night.
Yes. Yes. I can tell you something if you cut it out of here, because I'm not supposed to talk about it, but it's pretty interesting.
Hey, I'll do this. I'll pause the recording for a second.
Okay.
All right, and we're back. If you're watching the recording, it pays to be here live.
Yeah, that was definitely a tease because I just dropped a bomb.
A couple golden nuggets happen when you're on live.
Yes.
All right, any questions you guys got? We haven't seen anything rolling in. Sham, you always have something golden for us, buddy. All right, what else we got cooking? Oh, there's a couple else I wanted to, I saw a few other headlines. So I look at the news on the computer, not on the TV, so I'll tell you that. I saw this one too this morning. The World Bank is predicting that it's going to be twice as bad as the GFC.
Oh, really?
They're still calling it a recession. They haven't given up the D word yet. But the World Bank is saying it's going to be twice as bad as last time.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Deepest global recession since World War II.
I mean, they've had to do 10 times the amount of stimulus. So, wow, that's pretty bad.
And yeah, we talked, the employment report was predicted to be 1.3. So they're still forecasting over 1 million people to be new job claimers, and it came out at 1.48. So another 1.5 million new filers for those that didn't actually see the report. And last week was 1.54 as well. So it's pretty consistent at a new 1.5 million every week.
You think it would have declined by now, right?
You would think, but apparently it just keeps getting worse.
I mean, are there new people getting laid off? I mean, at this point, the health situation is no surprise to anybody.
Right.
And there's still 1 million plus people getting unemployed every week.
Maybe at this point it's people that are actually, some businesses are finally failing and they're being laid off and they're new unemployment filers. That could be maybe.
Yeah, that could be, because now that they think this thing is going to continue for quite a while, so they had a little hope maybe they were going to open up within 30 days, 60 days. Now it's like, forget it. They just throw in the towel.
Yeah, we hold on so far and then done. There, I saw something else where they're predicting another round after the the loan money is dispersed, because then once that's gone, they can't pay people again. So that could be part of it too. Maybe the companies that had them already ran out of their triple P money and they're, done again. I don't know.
Right.
Just trying to put the pieces together, right? Interesting little stair step. Still big moves too. That's not typical. Just look at yesterday. Usually there's small bars that we're used to seeing, right?
Yeah.
Small bars is normal. Big bars is not normal.
No, not at all. And we're seeing some really big ones here. So, I mean, it's possible they're just going to take this rate back up again. I mean, it's just unbelievable. All the commodities are up. So I wonder if that's just like the inflation. I wonder if prices are just going up because of all the money printing that they're doing, which is inflationary. And so will we see a 30,000 Dow before we see a 10,000 Dow?
It's possible. Like you say, yeah, it's, it's their way of, maybe it's the beginning of inflating the debt away, where there's just more of all the money or all the currency. Sorry, Mike.
Currency, yes. Mike would be very, very disappointed if you said money.
I'd love the most recent one where he put the bozo nose on him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Don't say money. It's not money.
Right? Oh, this can't last. I don't believe it. Look at the separation in volume.
There's no volume in that. There's no volume.
That's pure manipulation.
Yeah, and if you look at, the volume is just declining. I don't know if you have a chart there with the diamonds and the kind of like a daily chart with the volume. The volume is just shrinking.
I can flip our indexes to daily here. I'll maximize this guy.
Yeah. Oh, you got the volume on there. Okay, good. So, I mean, well, and then go to the daily.
Yeah.
Whoops. But the volume, even with the 700-point decline yesterday, the volume on the diamonds is like nothing. Yeah, you have to kind of scroll in. They must have caught some late, probably at the close. But when I looked at it during the day, it was really, really very small. So they must have added the volume in later. It looks bigger now.
Yeah, you like how they do that? They put they move volume around and manipulate where they need to.
I think all the market on close orders, which are pretty huge. So I would imagine that people who wanted to get out in their 401k called their broker and said, "Hey, look, market's down. I want to get out again." So they're going to do all those market on close orders.
Yeah, they sold them all, and now they're ripping it back up, and they're all like, "Oh, I got out."
Yeah, and then they report it. They report that volume like 8 p.m., which is the latest they can report it. So, but during the day it was pretty low. So maybe people are bailing on their 401ks are saying, "Hey, wow, it's gone back up. I don't want to get caught in the next leg down."
Or if these people are bailing on their 401ks because they're out of work and they need money to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that $1,200 stimulus that they gave a few weeks ago, I'm pretty sure that didn't go very far.
Well, I think the biggest joke about that is how many people have not even seen it yet. They're talking about second and third waves and more money, and they haven't even got the first round done.
Yeah. Oh, we just went negative on the YM. So yeah, it's fun.
Bounce on the diamonds. Look at what it just hit.
Yeah.
There's a reason things happen.
Yep, hitting those levels. Bam. Q's hit it.
RTY, look at the RTY hitting it. This guy's up at the EMA. Where's the Russell index? I moved him over a couple days. Right in that red line for the Camarilla.
Tom says, just curious if you have any opinion on going to cash or something else. I'm thinking about yesterday's WMC discussion in a 401k. I did that with, just FYI, my sister-in-law has a fairly sizable 401k that recovered about a lot. I mean, she recovered about 50% of her 401k in this rally, and I put her 100% into a, which is not the greatest. It's a money market, but it's not, I mean, I don't even like money markets because you know what happened to money markets in the 2008, 2009 financial crisis, but it was the only option really. I think it was 80% treasuries. So it's safe, I suppose. But if you have the option of going to cash, I mean, I would do it. I'm currently all in cash except for what I'm doing on a dollar cost averaging into the commodity funds, as I mentioned yesterday. So I'm not putting all of my money into those funds right away. I'm doing the dollar cost average thing. I put in, I think over the last couple of weeks, I put in like 1% every day for the last 10 days. So I'm up to about 10% right now. And I'm taking a break today. I didn't put anything in it. But
Just like,
yeah. And you know what's killing me though is the US dollar is going up.
How's UUP looking today? Well, today it's turning into a red candle, so big gaps too.
No, UUP's up. Well, on a daily basis, yeah. You get it on a, yeah, but look at it. It gapped higher.
Right.
So we're up on the day. We just have a little bit of a pullback from the highs.
We'll see if we fill that gap, and maybe this will be a big red bar by the end of the day, just like back here.
There's quite a few gaps there. Look, there's a huge gap on the way down, and there's a huge gap on the way up.
It's getting real choppy.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if this is just a consolidation before the U.S. dollar continues to move lower. So if the U.S. dollar continues to move lower, and let's say this is just a consolidation here, commodity prices should rise, crypto should rise. But I'm just, like I said, I'm still worried about the fact that crypto and the stock market are like tied at the hip. Tom says, thanks. I control all but one of my IRAs, and I'm going to roll that one over soon to a self-managed. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dave Dan wanted to find out if we have the SM scripts on NT8 and TradingView. I think one or two is converted. They should be on NT8. TradingView, I have the SM scripts. I have the price SM price signals, and I have Renko Cloud.
Yeah, it looks like I took a quick look at the cheat sheet, and SMs are available on TradeStation, obviously Toss, and TradingView, not NinjaTrader yet, though.
Not NinjaTrader, no. No, I don't have a developer for NinjaTrader, but
so TradingView, Sham, is the one that it's available for.
Yeah, TradingView and TradeStation.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all in the same bundle when you download it from the portal, correct, Dave?
It should be in there. However, I'm not super happy with the way the price signals are printed. The signals are good, but I'm just not happy with it. I don't know if I put them in the bundle or not. If they're not in the bundle, let me know, Asham, and I will email them to you. But just realize that they're not 100% set yet. Because I don't like the signals. Their signals are fine. They work. I just don't like the way they look. It's an aesthetic thing.
So is this our possible reversal turnaround after they fake everybody up? We got the big bars going down. Look at the big turnaround here.
Yeah, it's just a choppy day. It's just chop, chop, chop.
It's just crazy.
That's what we get.
Like that.
Yeah, that's what we get when the internals are like under those levels. They're just like anything over 80% is pretty steady like it was yesterday. Yesterday was over 80% the entire day. It was steady as a rock. Today we're all over the place.
Yeah,
It's hard.
yesterday was a fun one. We were in the live room. I just chatted real quick if people were testing, because it's set up as a nice sell the rally day. So we were
Yeah.
talking about that, and it happened again. I actually took a second swing, and it was a nice 4-figure day yesterday.
Yeah, you sent me a screenshot. That was very nice.
I liked it.
Yeah.
And so I think it was one of the members was asking when we're going to get that live class. Now that we're getting close to getting all the website stuff sorted out, I keep working on my calendar, and it might be a little after the 4th of July. I can't promise yet, though. Dave and I got to work on some calendars when we can maybe do that live week for you guys and get that out there. So it is not falling off my radar. It's just a matter of being ultra busy with everything going on. So we will get that live class so we can do a live trading week with you guys watching over the shoulder again. So that's also still in the mix. Lots of things cooking.
Yeah, I hit 5 figures yesterday, briefly, and then it dropped back down a little bit, and I took profits, but it was a very nice day.
Nice. Yeah, I had a meeting coming, and I told Dave on a text that, it feels good when you're in the zone. You can just see things. Like yesterday, I was watching the ES. I'll just pull it up so we see it, what we're talking about here. It was an early trade. I was out early. Let me squeeze this down a little. Come back to yesterday morning here. It was right here. I had one trade coming down here where it lined up nicely, and then I took a second trade, and I got out right around this pivot point because I knew there'd be consolidation. I had a meeting to go to at 10 o'clock my time. So I had one trade and 2 trades. That was nice. And I told the guys in the room, I said, we got a lot of room all the way down to 30.25, I think it was. And there it was, went all the way down to this next level. I was like, man, I wish I could have got that 40 more points.
That was a big move, and the pivot hit it. It was perfect.
That would have made me a 5-figure day if I could have stayed in for that, but unfortunately I was busy. But I was still happy I beat my goals, so as long as you beat your goals, you're winning.
Absolutely.
So that's part of what we do, and that's all based off of the MES Masterclass. So if you don't have it yet and you haven't watched it, check it out. Now let's go back to live, since we're a big reversal here.
Do you have a promotional video for that yet? That'd be really nice to know.
I have the one I did. I don't know if it's on a page that's live right now or not, so I will whip together another one that'll help you out.
Okay. Yeah, don't give it to Tom. Just give it to me. Sorry, Tom. It's a competitive world.
I love it. Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know. The market's all over the place, down 60 now. If we have if we have another sell-off today.
That's what it feels like to me. It feels like this is a whole fake out, and we're just going to get ripped down.
Yeah, back-to-back declines. I think, boy, I tell you, I like the writing at ElliottWave.com. Those guys write a mean newsletter. They're, Tom, you're pretty smart. Yeah, I'm a smart aleck. They just write a great newsletter. I love their financial forecast. I love the other newsletter. I forgot the name of it now. It's the Theory Letter or something. But they've been calling for a massive decline. So they're the ones that I've been reading that are saying the market's going to go down to the Dow's going to hit 1,000.
Wow.
But yeah, and they say that, and they've been talking a lot about the Fed, and they're talking a lot about what they're doing and how they are really impotent. They can't really move the market. It's just the perception of, everything that they're doing, and the market's participants are, just trying to fade the Fed. And there's no Fed put. The Fed put is not the Fed coming in buying. It's all the participants in the market coming in buying because the Fed said that they were going to provide support to the market. But They don't. They really don't. The worst thing about what they're doing, in my opinion, is that if they do buy corporate bonds, why are they propping up companies that have bought back their stocks over the last? Why don't they just if they need money, why don't they just sell the stocks that they own?
Right.
So our taxpayer dollars are going to support companies that bought back their stocks for the last 10 years. And instead of like saying, hey, look, if you bought all these stocks back, sell them now so that you can raise cash if you need it. Why should we support their bonds when they've been doing reckless behavior for the last 10 years?
Well, because they like their business just like the government, they run a negative surplus, so they I can't even say it with a straight face. You know, they like it when businesses that don't do the right thing.
I guess they don't. That's the way it's turning out, is that they just don't. Yeah, it's just insane. It's absolutely insanity. So I'm like, you know, on one hand, I think that Elliott Wave is absolutely correct, is that there's probably nothing that they can actually do to save the market if people want to sell. If they need cash, they're going to go in and sell their 401ks. Institutions are going to start selling their own stocks, but they don't have to as long as the Fed props up their bonds.
Right. No, make them pay. Or make them sell, I should say. That's what it should be.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm really paying attention to the U.S. dollar, because if the U.S. dollar starts to decline severely, then we're going to see stocks just tank. We'll see stocks just go off a cliff.
Keeping an eye on it, absolutely. Well, I think that's going to be close to a wrap. I do got to prep for a top of the hour meeting. If there's any last minute things you guys got, let us know. If you felt
otherwise, yeah, I'm sitting on cash, just FYI, except for the commodity stuff, and I'm already in crypto, so I'm just going to hold on to my crypto holdings. I'm not going to sell them, but I'm just waiting for that. Just waiting in that move there, and the rest, I'm just going to sit in cash. I'm not going to be in the market really at all, except for the trading stuff.
Yep, it's nice to be in and out and take it off the table. Appreciate it, Tom. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Tom.
And you picked the right one to be live because you were here with the Golden Nuggets.
Yes. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Asham.
You're welcome, Asham. Appreciate it. You guys have a good, safe weekend. Andre, you as well. Always good seeing you.
Absolutely.
We're just going to sit and hold it, Andre. Keep it in your bag. Don't sell it.
Absolutely. I mean, who knows? I think I see very much, there's a lot of similarities between crypto and commodities, which I'm bullish on. So, you know, we'll see what happens with stocks. Maybe at some point we're going to see a rotation out of stocks into crypto and commodities. I'm waiting for that moment. But I think they'll do well. It's just my opinion.
Right on.
Well, long term, no. Gotta hold. 5 years.
Exactly. It's not
This is not a short term.
Tomorrow.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. Have a great day. Dan, we'll see you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Appreciate it, Dave. Have a good one.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.